Claire Bidwell.
Hello. It's lovely to be here. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, I'm really pleased actually, because I noticed some people were talking earlier and I was thinking it's taken me over 8 hours to get down here. I'd really love to be able to speak to everybody. So I'd like to build on from what Parveen said, which was about it coming from the community and it being all-encompassing. Because I believe every one of you in this room, every little girl, every little boy from this age, every big boy, big woman from up to this age can have a part in this, and it's the responsibility for everybody to reach out, because we're all citizens in the UK, or we're all living in the UK, and we know that the UK has a responsibility, a duty to care for Kashmir, to go back and clear up the mess that they made, and the right for self-determination. I was speaking earlier to a couple of people here, Palestinian activists, named Louise and Ivan, and what they would like to do is have a community meeting with you all, with the Palestinian activists and Kashmir activists, because they said there's a lot of you involved in Palestinian campaigns in Nottingham. There's a big community, so they would like that to happen. Sadly, she had to go to another meeting, and I said I would pass that on. So I've passed that on. For me, obviously, one of the things that's brought me down here is the campaign for Yassine Malik. I find it completely inconceivable that somebody that is your political voice, a voice is locked up and put away, and I think it's very easy, it must be, to get desensitized to actually what's happening, but it's a very simple concept that should not be happening to anybody. So the international signature campaign that we've got going is online. If you search online for change.org, you can sign that. There's also, and we've been getting great support from JKLF, on-ground signatures. So we can see there are a lot of you here today that have given up your whole day to be here. So what would be wonderful is to see that put into concrete action. If you can all come together like this, or give your time up like this, if you went onto the streets with clipboards, with petition, Free Yassine Malik, not only are you gathering signatures, but you're also telling. I've been on the streets of Glasgow, and many of the young ones have never even heard of the name Kashmir. They've never even heard of Kashmir rugs or Kashmir shawls. Such is hidden by our media, it's hidden everywhere. So that work needs to be done, the groundwork needs to be done for people to know, to bring that out, in my opinion. Then when we are tackling the UK government and we are tackling the United Nations, we have people power. When Yassine Malik gathered over 1 million signatures walking across Kashmir for the freedom, self-determination for Kashmir. I find it really disappointing that at this moment in time we've probably got about 5,000 signatures. The world is our oyster. If he could, as one person, gather people to gather that, we should be able to gather more than 1 million for him. So I would really like to urge and encourage people. One person can achieve so much. Even if one person in this room goes, do you know what? I'm going to be the one that gets that 1 million. Do whatever you can to do it. That would be awesome. So thank you. And obviously, I think we're just individually, all of us, try and do what we can to see Yassine Malik freed. Another campaign that we do, ladies. The ladies at the back, are you listening? Can you give me a wave? What I would absolutely love you to do, instead of being hidden there at the back, every 5th of every month, as a reminder of the lockdown or tell somebody online and share it round. We're beginning to get MPs that we did have. South Africa's MP, I can't remember what's her name, Sarah. Next month, on the 5th of December, we want to have at least one more MP. So please write your MP and ask them, please have a cup of tea, solidarity. We want you to support Nottingham Kashmiri community, please have solidarity, or humanity is what we're supporting. That would be great. It's on Twitter, on Instagram as well. And then for the last one, there is a humanitarian mandate that's just coming out. Let Kashmir Decide Global Coalition. Mary's call that's going on, very insightful. It's a really good Facebook page to visit and share to people if you want to direct them what's going on. And I get a lot after sort of campaigning and looking for solutions. Someone might say to me, oh, well, what's actually going on? And I realise I've forgotten to share that. Such is the angst to find solutions. Is your independence, even if your dream is to exceed. Everybody should be able to gather around, because it demands in its first state the removal of military, to get the military out, and then it's a step-by process to basically stop the invite. And I'm really chuffed to see everybody listening as well. So it's in your hands to bring it out to more people like me. The more you do, the more I can share, and the more and across the world. So please do everything you can, and to echo what people said earlier, tell your children. Just make sure you tell your children and tell your friends, boys and girls. Sure, just talk about Kashmir, introduce them to that. Go and have a cup of tea with a friend, doesn't know a lot. That's where we're at just now. You can find me on Facebook, Claire Bidwell. My page is open. I do have about 1,000 friend requests sitting there, which I haven't worked my way through. Kashmir Decide group, and essentially it's about self-determination for us and the human rights, and working with people like yourselves, the way that